Hey everybody, Chris Cop here. Welcome back. Thanks for watching, and definitely thank you for all your support. All right, we got another Ready or Not Xbox console mission, and unfortunately, this is not going to go well for me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All right. You already know the mission, but it's a foobar. And once again, just like with anything, I like to show you that even this SWAT commander of 6 years and being on the SWAT team for 22 years and being a police officer of 28 years, I sometimes forget some stuff. And to my detriment, well, you're going to see what happens. But in reality, this is what actually happens, is that we get complacent. And when we get complacent in real life is when we get hurt. And unfortunately, there are those who sometimes make the ultimate sacrifice. And in my experience, a lot of our injuries come from complacency. So it's a reality. And the more we talk about it, the more we can learn from that. So, but we're here to have fun. And in this is one of those episodes where Chris the Cop messed up, and it's a foobar. So I hope you enjoy this. Hey, on the business side of this, I am Chris the Cop. I'm a real police officer playing video games and talking all things nerd. If you like what you're seeing, I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon, because once again, you just never know when I'm going to upload or go live. Now, I do try to live stream every Friday, somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m. I am working full time again, so it's just really about what time I get home, and we're still trying to make Fridays our live stream day. And then, as you can see, I am uploading a crap full of shorts as well as pictures on the community page. And then you can also follow me on social media at Instagram at ChrisTheCop1. So we have a lot of information about our socials down in the description down below, as far as the rigs, machines, what stuff we're using. We also have channel memberships, and we have a merch store. So enough of that. Let's get on to this next mission, and let's watch Chris the Cop not keep his head on a swivel. All right, let's watch this. Okay, so as mentioned before, unfortunately, I had my mic on mute, so did not narrate any of me talking during gameplay. So I'm going to narrate now and just kind of maybe give it a little bit play-by-play of subsequently what was going on. Now, this particular, I was upgrading my equipment, or I should say I was changing my equipment, and one of the things that I totally forgot to do was, you're going to see me, I'm going to load up with gas, but I totally forgot to put, oh, did I not do that one? I might be rethinking another scenario. So I was thinking that I forgot to load up the gas mask for this particular one.
All right, we've got a roll. This just came in. There have been multiple calls coming in of an incident over in Brisa Cove Memorial Park, an assassination attempt on Senator Cornelius Fremont. This guy's supposed to be running for president in the next election, so I'm sure you can all appreciate how much we don't need this to turn to shit right now. The senator was holding a rally in the park when the shooting happened. Security was on site, but the shots came from further afield. Reports indicate it came from a building south of the park. Early details say there are several suspects holed up on the 12th floor. We don't have much to work with, but we do know that the senator has received a few threats in recent weeks from a veterans group who were unhappy with the decision to cut VA hospital funding, a bill the senator heavily supported. The senator is no longer on site, and uniforms have already cordoned off Memorial Park. I want us to hit that building and flush out whoever is up there. I know you can do jobs like this in your sleep, but I can't stress how badly we need this dealt with quickly and cleanly. We've already cleared the building to the 12th floor. Now it's up to us to go in there and search every apartment that has a view of the park, however marginal. I want guys on the roof.
I could tell you right now, if there was a senator involved, well, we would have responded as a team. Most likely a federal team would have probably have come in by this time, and we'd be assisting them. But
last update was that he's alive, but barely. They got him good. Now, there's no time for sitting around. The building's plans are being uploaded as we speak. Familiarize yourselves with them before we head out. All right, time for questions. Anybody got
I still
anything burning
cannot
they need
stand
clearing up?
this
Great. Now gear up.
briefing.
We'll go
I
back to your element leaders
just
in the garage in 5
bothers me
minutes.
because I wish we could
Stay
really
safe out
do the type of briefing that really takes place, so a lot of you could really get see what really happens on SWAT callouts, because a lot of people are playing this game because they want that real SWAT experience, and unfortunately you're kind of missing it just with the briefing itself. So I would love to see that change. We would have definitely been doing this at the scene, and you know, on the car hood, back of the command post. Once again, I tell people, I had a Ford Explorer, opened up the back, had my radio, my computers, as well as a dry erase board, and that's what briefing was on. So,
Doc reporting.
okay.
Suspects are heavily barricaded, may have planted traps in multiple areas on site. Make entry, exercise extreme caution.
So on this, when we first start off in this type of scenario, we have kind of like a pseudo HRT, but then we don't. And what I mean by that is that
There, go. I'm moving.
we could go in dynamic and fast, but right now there is no real reason to. This is why multiple teams would be best, because we could work just from different ways.
Stack on this door.
So we hear something. We obviously hear some talking.
Switch with me.
And now we just got to get in. They know we're here. They've known we're here. So they're going to be barricading themselves and getting ready for us. So might as well bang them, gas, whatever it may be. Now, the problem that I have here with this is that sometimes the AI operators will over-penetrate and also pass those doors just like that. We would never pass a door like that.
Empty over here, no contact.
I'm out. Cover me.
Yep, covering. So at this point, we would basically bring in our operators. We'd be holding these angles and deciding where we're going to work this from. Definitely not doing this with 5 people. And that's why we go into rooms with 2s. So in a way, this would have been unrealistic on my part there. We would have had 2 people at a very minimum, 3 people most likely squeeze up so we can go in and subsequently take care of this room if this is where we're going to work this. Now, that open door is our biggest threat right now. We got our other operators that are
Gold team.
covering our angles. And that's why that's a bad area. Now, fatal funnel. We're not entering the room. As you could see, I was kind of waiting to give some commands. So I would dominate that hole there because I got no one behind me that needs to get in there. So I'm responsible for that hole and covering it. So exactly what just happened with me basically having that suspect right there. See, so now this kind of is the fatal funnel, considered a fatal funnel, because I got operators that can't get by me in case there's something going on. So that's kind of like the fatal funnel, but we do block doors and we're responsible to block those doors. So there's definitely a difference. So to say that we always don't stand in the fatal funnel, it's not a correct term. We just don't want to engage suspects in that fatal funnel because the rest of the team cannot get in. But sometimes you will block a doorway and be responsible for that doorway. So I've read some of the comments are like, oh, he stands in the fatal funnel. Yes, there are some reasons why we have to, okay? And unless you are in police work, you're not going to understand that. You play all the video games you want, keyboard warrior, but you're just not going to understand it because you have a responsibility to ensure that no one is going to get through that and take out the rest of the team. Now, I'm a big fan of Pine, and that's kind of like Pine what I'm doing. I'm taking little bits and pieces of it. We're going to close this, and we're going to wedge it. As you guys who follow me know, I always say a wedge is an operator or 2 that we would leave behind to guard that door. and we would work our way around it. So that's basically what's happening. I've left 2 operators there. We are now going to continue to pick a side, doesn't matter which side, to basically solve this mission. Operators would be outside protecting us from any bad guys that may appear through doorways. Technically, I would be like Chris coming out looking for work because I want to let everybody know that I'm coming out. That is basically blue on blue.
Block the door. Gonna jam it. Wedge is ready.
I don't know what that one operator is doing right there. Honestly, I can't remember if this is a full bar or not. This might actually be a full bar. But it is, it is.
Blow the lock. Deploy flashbangs and clear.
And once again, some of you may be asking, why am I just blowing locks and not checking to see if it is already open? Well, in this game, you have to basically overwhelm the AI suspects, and you can do that by flashing the door, which is an element of surprise, or I said banging the door, element of surprise, throwing a flashbang in, another element of surprise. So it's supposed to reduce their, I think, what their morality or whatever they call it, so that they will give up. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Would we do this for real? No, we would not. I like to do secondaries because I have found that the AI does miss stuff, so this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the time to do some secondaries.
Nothing here, sir. Opening on the left.
That would have been blue on blue.
Fall in behind me.
Now, sometimes some bad people have been hanging out in this deep corner, so we definitely have to search that while blocking this hallway.
Into the room and clear. Ready.
So that's what I'm talking about, is that I will block the hallway for my operators while they go check that area. So now I'm responsible for this whole entire hallway. Responsible for that closed left door. We already know we have a wedge on that other door and everything down that hallway. So that's what's going on. So now I'm only leaving to do secondaries because, once again, sometimes, I don't know why, but the AI operators will miss people. And I have plenty of videos on my site, or plenty of videos here that will show that.
Block that door.
Wedge is good to go. Wedge is good.
Okay, so now we're going to work our way in.
Move in. Toss a bang and clear.
I'm going to wait for them to get up, and now I'm going to be blocking. Now, technically, I would stay blocking this whole entire time, that hallway.
Banging.
Drop the gun and get down.
Opening on the opening here.
We would have left the operator there to
Nothing here, sir.
basically, you know, keep blocking.
Got him.
Lead to talk. Suspect secured.
Talk to entry team. Trailers notified.
Through and through a room, which poses a danger to us.
Good to hear that.
See how sometimes the menu doesn't work, so that's why you have to sometimes stand where you're standing to get the menu to work, which I don't like.
Dynamic movement. Flash and clear.
Go.
Our coverage continues on what we now believe is a violent response to the recent war veterans.
Flash.
Element. Weapons on site.
Entry team, this is Talk.
I think-
Forensics is standing by.
I think this is actually a full bar.
Police, get down!
All right, enough.
Okay, let's get in there.
Lead to talk. Suspect down and needed Thames.
Stack
Talk
up.
to lead. Clean house and we'll take them out.
Dynamic movement. Flash and clear.
Flash.
Opening on the left.
Got an opening up ahead.
On the right.
Good here.
Got the closet.
Suspect
Judge, nothing to brush up on your piano skills.
Civilian ready to go. Civilian ready for transport.
Talk to lead. Great work. Keep going.
So obviously we're getting the objectives done, but we still got some areas that we still need to be covered. This would be a two-person entry. I think I decided I'm just going to check it real quick myself. Oh, I was having difficulty. That's right. My menu for some reason wouldn't pop up. Yeah, I couldn't get it to for F to get pressed. So I actually have to send the team in, I believe. I was trying to see if that would reset it, but it's not. It's not resetting it. Not trying to get anything. I was trying to have anything, see if I could get it to pop up, but it wouldn't.
Red. Blow the handle and clear.
Confirmed.
Yeah, so I just decided to have the red team do it. So I'm going to go back and see what's going on. So it's a small bathroom. Let's get the heck out of here. And let's keep working this problem.
Provide support on me.
You got point.
I don't think I've ever encountered a bad guy on this patio, but not to say it can't happen. I kept checking everything because I couldn't remember if there was like some soft objectives, because sometimes I miss those and then I don't get the highest score possible. So I've been going back, and quite honestly, I always forget if there are certain. I know people like have things totally memorized, like, you know, oh yeah, I know where everything's at, or I know what soft objectives. But quite honestly, I usually forget if a particular mission has them or not.
Move in. Clear it.
Copy that.
Locked. Not happening.
Use the shotgun and clear.
Swap with me.
Boom, boom, boom! I got nothing here.
See, still the menu was messed up for me.
Down on the ground! Move! Police, hands up!
Split the door.
Stack it.
Open the door. Clear it.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know why my menu stopped working.
Opening on the right. Nothing.
I got to go. Evidence good to go.
And then it started working there.
Stack up left side.
Confirmed.
Deploy shotgun and clear.
Swap with me.
So we're almost getting to the end of this problem. See, that would not be happening. Number one guy, after doing the breaching shotgun, would not be going in first. He would never have it. He would be in charge of the breaching shotgun, and that is it. Number two would have lethal coverage, and subsequently, as soon as that door blew, they would step aside, and the rest of the team would go in.
I'm not moving.
But I don't think they can have it. I don't think they can program the game to be that way. But then again, I could be wrong.
Hands up! Let me see those hands!
Get down on the ground slowly.
Touch grass, you prick!
LSPD.
You're doing it, just don't shoot me!
LSPD, don't move.
What's the fucking badge number?
Arms outstretched.
Okay, hurry up! I'm not listening.
That's right. This was a FUBAR. I blew myself up. I totally forgot that there could be bombs. It's a little funny now. It wasn't funny at the time. So, yeah, there you go. So don't forget that there are definitely FUBARs. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it now, and we'll talk about this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So you see that this was a FUBAR. I honestly forget to check for traps, and I need to be better at that. I think after this particular mission, I decided that my next missions, I really started to be more methodical on checking for traps. Now, people have asked me, are traps real? Yeah, but not to the complexity of what's in this game. The worst trap I ever saw was someone had taken plywood and put nails on the other side of it. And so if we were in pursuit of them and hopped the wall, they would know what side to jump onto. And if we chose the wrong side, we'd come down and basically like what do they call it? Punji sticks, like from the war. That was pretty much it. But I have never come across an explosive device. I mean, we've come across bombs and explosive devices, but not set as traps for a tactical team. So in a way, this is kind of like a little far-fetched. Even like when I've spoken and trained with LAPD and LA County sheriffs, unless the intelligence says that there is some type of explosive device, usually their bomb teams will not respond. Just remember, there are not bomb technicians on tactical teams. They're a specialized unit. So, but they like to mesh them together in these games. So that's the Hollywood version of these video games. But anyways, so we're pretty, I mean, I realized I was really upset when I blew myself up in my team. So, but yeah, but we're definitely going to still upload that for entertainment value. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Always love reading the comments and so forth like that. Even the bad comments. The bad comments are just as funny as the really good comments. As a matter of fact, there was a comment recently where someone had said, "I don't believe you were a police officer but 1 year." Like, okay. It's like I am so like people know. I mean, in my last live stream, one of my sergeants that I worked with for 27 years popped on in. My captain of 27 years as well pops on in. One of my retired SWAT operators pops on in. So yeah, trying to pretend to be somebody, I'm not one of those guys. And I think a lot of people have already vetted me, and you could see by my social media as well as the pictures that I post and stuff like that I'm well entrenched in the law enforcement profession. So, and to top it off, I was a chief of police. You can Google that, as well as there's articles about me getting my Medal of Valor or Medal of Valors, and yeah, so it's just kind of funny that someone would put that. Like, fucking keyboard warriors are great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's enough of me and my soapbox. Take care of yourself, take care of one another. We could definitely make the world a better place by just helping one person at a time. And that could be with a simple smile or a nice comment. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris the Copper Money. All of you, peace. And unlike me, keep your head on a swivel, because that definitely will not happen. All right, peace. Love you guys.